Hey everyone, let me ask you something that might hit close to home. Have you ever found yourself constantly attracted to the wrong guys, the players, the ones who ghost you or break your heart, while the genuinely good men just don't seem to do it for you? You know what I'm talking about, right? That nice guy who's successful, kind, and actually wants a real relationship with you, but there's just no spark, no butterflies, no fireworks. Well, today I'm going to share 9 powerful tips that can completely transform how you approach dating good men. And trust me, these strategies have helped thousands of women create lasting love with amazing partners they initially weren't even that attracted to. So let's start with tip number 1. Give him a real chance, and I mean a real chance. Even if he's balding, a bit nerdy, or not your usual type, go for at least 2 or 3 dates because you cannot know someone's hidden qualities from just one meeting. Think about it. Has dating your type actually gotten you anywhere? Probably not, which is why tip number 2 is so crucial. Use what's called the open technique, where you imagine this person as a beautifully wrapped present in nested boxes. And with each interaction, you're unwrapping another layer and discovering more wonderful things about them. Now here's where it gets really interesting with tip number 3. Go on dates that are exciting and get your adrenaline pumping, like roller coasters, rock climbing, hiking on challenging trails, or even screaming at a football game together. Because studies actually show that when people experience emotional arousal together, whether it's joy or fear, they fall in love more easily. It's literally science that adrenaline makes the heart grow fonder. For tip number 4, before each date, use powerful affirmations like, "I have fun with this man," "I see the hidden possibilities in him," and "I spark chemistry with him." Because what you focus on expands, and these affirmations prime your mind to notice the positive qualities he has. Tip number 5 is a game changer. See him in his element, whether that's watching him play in his band, at a softball game, or doing something he's passionate about. Because when someone is in their zone, their personal power and charisma are at their peak, and you'll see sides of him that can ignite feelings you didn't know were possible. Here's tip number 6, and this might surprise you. Turn yourself on first by wearing your sexiest lingerie under your clothes, flirting with him, touching him lightly, whispering in his ear, because when you put yourself in a sensual mood first, you naturally create chemistry between both of you. Now, tip number 7 gives you a magic phrase to use. "I would really love it," and then fill in the blank with something like, "I would really love it if you kiss me gently on the back of my neck," because good men actually want to please you. They just need to know what you desire. Tip number 8 is simple, but so important. Be patient, because just like lighting a fire in the woods, sometimes sparking chemistry takes time, and that's totally okay. It doesn't mean it won't happen. And finally, tip number 9, remember that love almost always comes in a surprise package. Most people don't end up with the kind of person they imagine for themselves, like the woman who always dated struggling artists but ended up happily married to a successful lawyer. Because what we need to be truly happy is often different from our fantasy about it. I want to share a quick story about Rachel. She spent years dating players and heartbreakers until she found out that Bob, the nice guy who was crazy about her 6 years ago, but she blew off, was now married with 2 adorable toddlers. And that was her wake-up call. She worked with a coach, practiced these exact tips, and created an amazing marriage with a man she initially thought was just a plain geek, but he turned out to be her champion and a healing force in her life. So if you're done with being disappointed, hurt, and betrayed by the wrong man, if you're sick of wasting time with guys who aren't into you or narcissists who blame you for everything, these 9 tips can help you make a complete 180 turn in your love life. Because remember, the goal isn't to settle, it's to open yourself up to the possibility that the right person might not look exactly like you imagined, but they could be exactly what you need. So which of these tips resonates most with you? Drop a comment below and let me know. And if you found this helpful, smash that like button and subscribe for more relationship advice. Because you deserve a partner who's your best friend, who cherishes you, and who's genuinely all in for the long haul. Thanks for watching, and remember, your perfect love story might be just around the corner in the most unexpected package.